We'll sit up nice and tall, excuse me, and we'll take a nice deep breath in like a flying bird. So inhale, bring your arms up to the sky. Exhale, push your palms down to the ground. Nice long breath. We're going to do about 5 of these. Breathing in nice and tall. Flying to the sky. Exhale, coming down, down, down. So it's funny, we're going to read about a bird today, a flamingo. And the birds in my trees are making so much noise today. I think they know. Pretty sure they know what we're going to do. So one more breath after this, nice and big, reaching up to the sky. Beautiful, Clara. And all the way down to the ground. Nice. Let's give our shoulders some circles. We'll pretend that they're wings today. Go in one direction and then the other. And then we'll wrap our wings around ourselves and give ourselves a really big hug. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. Nice. And then put the other one on top. So you're going to unwind, put the other arm on top, and squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then release. Let's make some nice wide circles with our bodies. And we'll go the other way. We'll come back nice and tall. We're going to stretch our legs out in front of us and take a nice big stretch up to the sky and then fold forward like the cover of a book. And then lift up, reaching tall. Breathing in, and on your exhale, fold forward again. One more time, lifting up. And one more time down. Nice, lift up nice and tall. And we'll bring the soles of our feet together for butterfly pose. Let me move my camera just a tiny bit. So soles of my feet together and pushing down a little bit on my knees with my elbows. Holding onto my feet, we're going to make butterfly wings. Stretching out our legs. And then bring our hands into the center of this triangle or diamond shape. Slide them underneath and come into tortoise pose. So bring your head down towards your feet. Take a nice breath here. On your exhale, pull maybe a little bit more. Stretching your lower back. Roll up nice and tall. We'll bring one leg out and one leg in. Sitting nice and tall. Turn over that long leg, the one that's straight, and creep your hands down towards your feet. It does not matter how far down they go, right? You're just walking down your leg. If you're here, that's great. If you're further, that's great. We're going to roll ourselves up, stacking our spine nice and tall. And we're going to take the other leg out and bring the first one in. So our opposite leg is out, sitting nice and tall before we fold over. Arms go up to the sky. Exhale, walk down that leg. Wherever you end up is perfect. Take a breath here. Exhale, come a little bit further. With a rounded back. And we'll come on to our hands and knees. Into our cat and cow. So our cow says moo. And our cat says meow. And back to cow with our moo. And back to cat with our meow. One more time, both of them, cat and cow.
All right, you keep going. I'm going to talk to Mom for a second.
And then we'll come to a tabletop with our back nice and flat. Press down into our hands, tuck our toes, and come into downward facing dog. We'll take our dog for a little walk today, so pedaling out one foot and then the other. Now to let our head rest and let our feet rest. Pushing up high with our hips to the sky. Look towards the front of your mat, towards your hands. And we're going to tiptoe our feet forward towards our hands. Come to your forward fold or your rag doll with your arms nice and loose today. Let your head hang nice and heavy. We'll roll up nice and easy, nice and slow, taking our time, stacking our spine until we're a nice, tall mountain.
When Katie's here,
Great. In our mountain pose today, we're going to lift our arms up high, hold on to one wrist, and then bring it over to the other side. So I'm holding on to my top wrist. I know you probably can't see me because I'm kind of in the sun.
And then we headed out the door.
Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come over to the other side.
We're not going to wait for the dogs and take the dog and run after.
Nice. Look back up to the sky. Exhale, bring the arms all the way down to the edges of your room and come to your forward fold again.
So in the end,
and roll it up nice and easy, stacking the spine one more time. So we're going to do a version of the energy medicine that I did this morning for the grown-ups. We're going to do this because it's really good for our brains, for our coordination. And so we're starting with lifting one leg and touching it with the same hand. And then lifting the other one. So we're marching sort of in a straight line, and we're just tapping our thigh when we come up. Good job. Yeah, perfect. So this is our right side and left side working. Right side of our brain, left side of our brain. And then we're going to start to cross it over to the opposite. So when I lift my left, I'm going to touch it with my right. And when I lift my right, I'm going to touch it with my left. So my arm crosses over the midline of my body, the center of my body. Good job. Take your time, go as slow or as fast as you like.
Practicing, how does that go? It doesn't change. The next situation is the exact same thing. It does not settle with her. That's why we're getting so frustrated.
So what we're doing now is we're getting the two sides of our brain connect and talk with each other, communicate with each other, and helps us think better.
We'll test it every single time, okay? Because you did try to walk away from games and just find another thing. And I even said this.
Nice. Let's bring them down to the ground. Take them a little bit wider apart. Swing our arms out to the side. Make sure you have plenty of room. You're not going to hit someone or something. We're going to twist gently and just let the arms flop behind us and in front of us. The area that we're touching back here is related to our kidneys and our cleansing system inside our body. So we're kind of giving that a little wake-up call here with a gentle pat, not a painful one.
That's what I want to work on then. The transmissions go really low, right until we can't reach it. And like right now, it's super rude, you know.
And then we're going to slowly wind it down, very slowly.
Another house now.
Come back to normal. Come back to standing nice and still. Nice wide legs beneath us. Do a little more crossover. We're going to inhale all the way up to the sky. Come down in front. We're going to cross our right arm over our left arm. And from here, we can bring the palms together if you like, and bring them up. Or we can just reach one arm over the other and hug, 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 hug. You're still crossing over here. It's still important for our brain, okay? Then we're going to let go of that. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Cross left over right. Bring palms together.
Yeah, and I think
and fold up. It's a little hard right now. You're just going to hug. One arm over the other. Hug, hug, hug. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
This right now, because it can be.
And then we're going to unwind. We're going to work on eagle pose to start today. So we'll come down into our chair pose, sitting nice and low as we can. And then we're going to balance on our left leg while we cross our right leg over. So you can cross your right leg over and still touch your foot to the ground. I know you can't see this. You can still use it as a little kickstand, or you can wrap way around if you want and pull down. Way more of a balance challenge, right? You can alternate between them too. If my right leg is on top, I'm going to take my left arm on top and cross and fold and meet. So proud eagle is sitting up tall with my elbows up towards the sky in line with my shoulders. And flying eagle comes down here. We pull it into our belly and we round forward. Lift back up into proud eagle. Don't worry if you come out of balance, you just come back again. Over into flying eagle. One more time into proud eagle.
While I had a
unwrap the arms, unwrap the legs. Bring them out nice and wide again to the edges of the mat. This time bring your hands onto the back, fingertips down, and take a little back bend. Just a little relaxation here, a little open heart. To get any aches and pains out of our back. Come on back up. Other side, squat down into your chair and cross left leg over the right.
Back on real quick, but I physically had to stop my call.
Left toes for a little balance if you need to, and then cross right arm over left.
Again, which is not really needed.
Up to the side with the elbows.
Just put it in the dishwasher.
Down into the belly, flying eagle.
And some of the stuff I'm supposed to scrape.
Inhale, lift up, proud eagle.
I'm on the phone.
Exhale, come down, flying eagle.
Stop in the kitchen.
One more time, lifting up into proud eagle. Unwrap. Unwrap legs. Back up to standing. Hands on the back, palms face in. Fingers down. Gentle back bend. Open your heart.
A lot of times we complain that she's more less supposed to least in the house and plays the most. And sometimes it gets on Katie's
So
nerves.
we'll learn a pose called flamingo pose today. Our story is about a flamingo.
When she's ready to help.
And we'll start by balancing again on our left foot. So I don't know if you've seen a flamingo, but flamingos can balance on one leg better than we can. So we'll start by bringing that right leg, the one that's up, to bring our hand back behind us and hold on to the foot and see how that feels. We are standing flamingo, so I only have one wing open because the other one is holding on to my foot. And then we can let go of that, bring the knee up, bring the arms out, and this would be our flamingo pose. I think it's also
time. Get her out of the kitchen before I even start my call. But
good work. Bring it on down. Lean into the other leg. And the opposite leg up. Hold on behind you. Holding that knee in towards the other one. Open the heart a little bit. One arm out, one wing forward. And then we'll bring it up. And we'll use both wings out to the side. Nice, good balance today, you guys. Really good balance. Bring it on down, bring your arms to your side. We're going to come down onto our belly. Do a little bit of cobra before we get ready for our story so that we're nice and comfy and relaxed when we come to our story. So arms come underneath the shoulders, elbows up to the sky, and we push, push, push as high as you like into your cobra. And the cobra goes, so we'll take a breath in through our nose and exhale like you're hissing like a cobra. Okay. Then we're going to push back into our little child's pose. Or rock pose, maybe. And then we'll come forward again.
Thanks.
And back into our cool cobra. Inhale with you through your nose and exhale. Nice job. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Push back into your little rock pose or little egg pose. And then slide yourself forward. And you're back onto all fours. Once again, we're in our tabletop position, right? We're going to come through our cat-cows one more time. Relaxing the back and then arching the back. The cow in this position, and the cat in this position could be a hiss or a meow. Whichever you like.
You know where my nutritional yeast is came from?
It's either in the cloning cabinet or one of those.
Let's come on back onto our knees or onto our seat, whatever we like. And we're going to do a little more of that energy medicine. So we're going to bring our fingers to some points in our body that relate to things inside of us. So for example, this right here, right underneath your collarbone, a little bit of tapping here, is supposed to affect your immune system. That's what keeps us healthy. So we want to do this whenever we can, so we can fight off any bugs or germs or anything that's floating around us, right? This one here underneath the eyes is actually related to our tummy. So tummy aches, things like that, that might help here. This might help a little. And then we're just going to let our body go a little bit here. Just let ourselves shake out. And we're going to brush as though we're getting rid of some dust or something that we don't want anymore. Maybe our worries, maybe our problems, maybe our things we're angry about, things we're cranky about, things we're sad about, whatever it might be, just letting go of it. And then shake your arms out and let go of that stuff. Okay, we're going to do a story now, and the story is a brand new one. I just got this book, and it's called Fiona Flamingo.
Ooh.
And I want to show you that in the back, there are these sweet coloring pages, because Fiona Flamingo is not a normal flamingo. She's a little different. On a beautiful sunny afternoon where life was simply the best, a little flamingo named Fiona hatched from her egg in a nest. Little Fiona grew up, making lots of friends. They played flamingo games from day's start to day's end. So there's the little flamingos, and they're all playing, watching butterflies. So we remember butterfly pose. We bring our soles of our feet together, right? We did that earlier today. And then we flap our little butterfly wings. As the time passed, the birds all became stronger. They also got pinker, and their feathers grew longer. You know why flamingos really get pink?
Yeah.
You know why?
What?
Because it's something that they eat. They eat shrimp. And you know what color shrimp are? Pink. So they turn the same color as their shrimp, as their food. They turned pinker and pinker. With each feather they grew, they got bigger and bigger. And some even flew. So let's do our flying bird pose real quick. It's another good balancing one. Let's come up and stand. And we'll balance on one leg. This is like airplane pose. We're going to bring our arms out to the edges of the room, and we're going to flap our wings. One leg back. Woo-hoo. And then the other leg. And flap our wings again. And we're like flamingos who are flying. But there's something a little different with Fiona here. She's a little bit of a different color. Fiona remained featherless. She got no feathers. Until it happened one night, she woke up with feathers, but they were bright white. Huh, I wonder why she wasn't pink like the rest of them. The other flamingos gasped and stared at her in shock. They couldn't believe what they were seeing, and they wildly began to squawk. Poor Fiona. Her friends looked at the white feathers, not knowing what to think. You're not the right color. Flamingos are pink.
She's a geese.
She's white. Yeah, she looks like she might be a goose instead. With
Yeah.
everyone shouting, Fiona got scared. She looked at her feathers and then looked at theirs. You don't have to be loud, and please don't make a scene. That's when Fiona started shaking and her feathers turned green.
Whoa.
Whoa, it's right.
Now she looks like a bird.
She looks a little like a parrot, I think, right?
Yeah.
When her friends saw the change, they squawked louder and meaner. Fiona got anxious. Her feathers grew greener.
Oh, God. Same.
She's quite different from the other flamingos.
Yeah.
Well, her friends looked at green feathers, not know what to think. Stop being so silly, Fiona. Flamingos are pink. She wasn't pink. Oh no, said Fiona. This is worse than just bad. But her friends kept on squawking. Then Fiona got mad.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What happens when we get mad?
Eat.
You're going to see what happens to Fiona when she gets mad. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
You're making me angry, she jumped, and she said. That's when Fiona started yelling, and her feathers turned red.
Whoa, God.
Yeah, she's kind of pretty now, I think. She has
Yeah.
way more colors than the other ones, but I bet they were pretty. The flock became silent, hoping things would get better. But Fiona got madder. Her feathers got redder.
Oh, God.
What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Her friends looked at red feathers, not knowing what to think. Don't you think you should calm down now, Fiona? Flamingos are pink. They all rushed to hug her, and Fiona felt bad. Her anger was fading, but now she felt sad.
Why she's not pink?
I don't know, she's different. She whimpered and cried, I'm all mixed up in hue. That's when Fiona started sobbing, and her feathers turned blue.
What is after blue? Pink.
I know, she's supposed to be pink. The flock watched from afar, and their concerns grew truer, but Fiona got sadder, and her feathers got bluer.
Oh, geez. Maybe she said, not if she don't count it, she said count gum again.
Yeah. Her friends looked at blue feathers, did not know what to think. What kind of bird are you? Flamingos are pink.
Yeah.
No one could cheer her up, so instead they stayed away. That's when Fiona got lonely, and her feathers turned gray.
Oh, geez.
Now she's alone, and she has no colors. A little chick floated up with a gaze pure and true. Look at that. Little thing came up to meet her and said,
Yeah.
and he said, I hope my feathers change colors when I'm as big as you. Well, that made Fiona happy, right? Fiona flashed a happy smile, and her feathers erupted in color. It was a surprise to everyone. No feather was like any other.
It's Rainbow.
Look at, she's a rainbow, exactly.
They happy.
Now she's kind of prettier than the others, I think. Pink, white, and green, red, blue, and gray. She was every single color now, and that's the way she'd stay.
She's like,
Yeah, good is right. Look how pretty she turned out to be.
ooh, that's so pretty.
You just had to find like who she really was, right? The entire flock gathered, gave Fiona a wink. I guess we've learned a lesson here. Flamingos don't have to be pink. I bet they all kind of wanted to be multiple colors after that.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful. I love it.
Isn't it pretty? So what I'm going to send you is Fiona Flamingo Color Me, and you guys can color any way you like. There's 2
I want
pages.
that one.
Okay, I'll send you that one.
Please.
And then maybe next week you can show me your flamingo.
Yeah.
We can print
Okay,
it,
I
color it, and then
thought
we
you
can-
would be up for that. Okay.
Okay.
So I think what Fiona showed us was that we don't have to be the same as everybody else. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking, right? So
Yeah,
let's
you
sit up nice and tall. We'll do our flamingo breath. Bring our arms up to the sky with our inhale. And our exhale all the way down to the edges of the room. Bring our hands
Thank
into our heart. And we'll tap a little bit right here in the middle where our little light lives. And then, of course, we'll do our little light song, right? My little light spouse, your little light, your little light, your little light, my little light spouse, your little light. Namaste.
Thank you, Noah.
Thank you so much, Clara. Thank you, Ambar. So wonderful to see you guys.